living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free. Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free. Hello world.
Hello to all our GS Partners community. It is fantastic to see so many people jumping on this call. As you all know, we love to do these community calls where the corporate team and our global community can shake hands and get on the same page with products, services, updates that are coming through our ecosystem. If I haven't yet introduced myself, my name is Bruce Hughes. I'm the corporate trainer for GS Partners, and it's amazing to see that we're sitting at almost 500 people already on this call in the first minute. Please, in the chat function, if you've never used it, go down to the chat function right now. Let us know where you're dialing in from and what the time is. And for those of you who are watching the chat function, have a look at how many people from all over the world at different times of the day, early in the morning, late at night, during their lunch break, have jumped onto this call in order to get information firsthand. I'm seeing Huntsville, I'm seeing Arizona, Portugal, Mexico, Romania, Jackson, Mississippi, South Africa, Australia's on the call as well, Florida, New York, Sweden. I'm excited about Sweden because we've got a global corporate event happening there in February. South Africa, again, jumping on the call. The corporate team's traveling into South Africa in a week's time for some events happening there. So great to have you on the call. Bahamas as well, Atlanta, Antigua, Ireland. Fantastic to have you all on the call. What I'd like to do is just roadmap what the next 58 minutes look like together. We really try and keep this call to an hour, and we try to give as much value as possible. But I want to encourage you that if you're watching this live or as a recording, to get back with the team that you work with, get back with the partner community that you plugged into, and have a quick meeting as to how to action or apply some of the news that you're sharing tonight. You want to lean in, pay special attention to any incentives or bonuses that are announced tonight that you can maybe leverage and take advantage of to position your own meta portfolios in a healthy space and help others to do the same. So having said that, I'm going to just roadmap what this call looks like. We're going to spend some time with an amazing lady, Aline Lima. She's from the Skyground group. She's from the group that has helped put together our meta trading product. And so we're going to spend some time with her on this call, just doing orientation, understanding the Forex market model, and understanding the platform that is live on all of your accounts and all of your back offices. From there, we're then going to change gears. We're going to head across to our chairman of the board, our visionary, our founder, as he shares any latest updates, maybe some incentives or bonuses that he's bringing to the table for the remainder of the month of November. And again, you want to listen to a visionary with open ears and understand that Mr. Height will talk about things that are about to happen, things that are rolling out in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months time, because he's always looking forward along with the corporate team and its technology partners on how to best serve and position this company. And then lastly, right at the end of the call, we will be taking time out to summarize any critical information and share any new structures, calls, or trainings that we're going to be running into the community. So that's our brief roadmap. If it makes sense to you, just type yes in the comment section right now. I want to sort of make sure that we know the structure, that we're leaning in, and that we're taking notes. Now is a good time to take notes, take screenshots, so that when you get into your team huddle after this call, you're able to have educated and informed conversations with each other in order to come up with the right strategies. So Aline, it's so great to have you on the call. You're looking a little bit cold in London there. I can see the polar neck fleeces up around the neck to keep you warm. For those people who've never met Aline, she spoke on stage in London. She has vast experience working alongside Alex Ulfka and has worked closely with the company to set up the products and services that she's going to be presenting tonight. Aline, thank you for your time. We're so glad that you've carved out time in your diary for us, and we're just here to learn from you. So absolutely take it away.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back. As you can see, I'm not in Dubai. You can see my turtleneck. What we thought was to, before taking you guys in this trading journey, to give a little bit of a base of the Forex industry, like the terminologies that we use in the trading platform. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to share with you a presentation that I put together for you, which is like, I'm just going to hide myself here so I see whatever you guys are seeing. Okay, here. So it's just like, I will be brief, I promise. This is just like a little intro. So, what is Forex? So Forex stands for foreign exchange. A lot of the times we just say FX, and that's what people mean as well. It's basically the buying and selling of currencies. So if you've been on a holiday, you've participated already of the Forex market. So a big part of the Forex market is the CFD, which stands for Contract for Difference. So in CFD, you might have heard already, in CFD is a financial instrument that allows traders to speculate on the price without having to take the ownership of the physical product. So this is a great tool of the Forex. It's a class of derivatives, which mean it derivates its value from separate financial instruments. So currency pairs, stocks, index, and commodities. So basically it's that you don't have the ownership of the product and you can speculate and agree with counterparts for the price difference. So you can trade for futures, So basically here we have the two types, which is the institutional traders are mainly the banks and hedge funds. They trade $7 trillion a day. That's like a huge amount, I know. And the sizes vary from 1 million to 1 billion with a leverage of 1 to 1. We're going to get to leverage soon. Don't worry. In the other hand, you have the retail traders, which are individuals like you and I, and small companies. The value of that, the trading amount, daily trading amount is 350 million. It's actually still really big amount, and it's bigger than futures and equity market. And varies from 0.01 C to 1 million. And the leverage, which is what we really like here, it goes from 1 to 500. So the Forex brokers is used as the middleman here. So Forex market is considered the largest financial market in the world with the 70 trillion a day. So why is it so big? For two main reasons. One, because we live in a global world, where we exchange, we import, export. And in all this import export, people need to change their local currency. In a lot of the times, they have to change it to dollars first or to euros first in order to change to the other local currency. So it's a lot of exchange happening a day around the world. The second reason why is it so big, it's because there are many market participants who also trade currencies purely for speculative reasons. So they can profit from the fluctuation, of the market, from the rates going up or the rates going down. These are the two main reasons why is it so big. So Then we have currency pairs. We can understand a little bit how they work because you're gonna see this a lot in the web trading. The currency pairs we have in one hand, here I use the example of GBP, which is the pounds, with the dollar. So in one hand, you have the base currency, in this case, the GBP. In the other side, you have the quote currency. And then you have the quote here, which, so this is the price that, you know, somebody's gonna pay when they are buying or they're gonna receive when they're selling. So if you understand this structure here, you can understand a lot in the future. This is the basic of the currency pair. And two terms that you're gonna hear a lot in the Forex is the going long and going short. To see, we can go like very deep into this, but to simplify, when traders buy, they believe the currency is going up in value. So that's going long. It's relative to the quote currency. In the other hand, you have the going short, which traders sell if they believe the base currency is going down in value relative to the quote currency. So these two terms you guys probably heard a few times already. And in order to understand why, you know, why you need to buy, sell, we have to understand why currencies fluctuate a lot. So this is due to the supply and the demand. So let's say the increase in demand for US dollar, for example, with everything else being the same, will push the exchange rate for the US dollar to go up. But the increased supply in turn will put the exchange rate to go down. So this is another topic that we can you know, dive in a little bit more later on. But the basics of why the currencies fluctuate is the supply and demand. Another term that you're gonna hear a lot is the pip. So what is a pip? Pip is the percentage, it means percentage in points. So this is how people call, you know, like the small numbers that it varies a lot. So when the currency fluctuates and when you get a quote, you know, of course, you're going to be trading like in high volume. So you're going to be trading a big amount. But when you get the quote itself, usually it's going to come a number like this. And then as you can see here in this example, the number 1, which comes before the dot, represents 10,000 pips. And then from so on, you have 2,000 pips, 300 pips, 50 pips. So this is how the quote comes, and this you understand. So in this case, for example, you have the euro US dollar move from 1.2250 to 1.2251. So it moved 0.001 growth. In this case, euro US dollar rose a value of 1 pip. So it's a tiny amount, but it's very important for us because when you are trading in volumes, this little amount means a lot. So from that, we're going to learn bid and ask price. The Forex quotes are quoted with two prices, the bid and the ask. The difference between the bid and the ask is what we call spread. So this is important for you to remember because that's the difference you're looking for. So a short position, sell, opens with the bid price and closes with the ask price. On the other hand, a long position, which is a buy, opens with the ask price and closes with the bid price, as you can see here. And here you have a spread. In this example that I used, you have a spread of 2.7 pips. That's the spread. So what is a lot? You're going to hear a lot. So in retail Forex, it's traded in standard volume. It's called lots. The standard size of one lot is 100,000 units. So there are subdivisions as well. We have the standard, the mini lot, the macro lot, and the nano lot. So here I try to simplify a little bit for you. So the standard lot, which is equal to 100,000 units, that's a one lot. In this case, I use the US dollar as a base. So 1 pip is equal to $10 in this case. And in this case, 1 pip, which is $10, it's one lot, which is 100,000. It's gonna make sense later on. Now it just sounds a little bit confusing, but bear with me because we're gonna see this when we come to later on in the training courses. In this case, also a mini lot, it's 10,000 units, which is the same as 0.1 lot. And in the US dollar example, 1 pip, it's $1. And then the micro, which is 1,000 units, is 0.01 lot. And in this case, 1 pip, it's 10 cents of dollar. So it will make sense. This is an important part. So leverage. What the heck is leverage? So leverage is what allows small investors like you and I to trade big amount of money. So let's see it a little bit better. So you can think of your broker as a bank who is willing to kind of lend you, to upfront you $100,000, but it's asking you for just $1,000 as goodwill, you know, as a deposit to show that you are serious. So in this example, your $1,000 will be your margin. This is when people call margin. This is the amount that you have to deposit in order to trade this big amount. So let's say, you know, here at this example that I use, 100,000 position, you need a 1,000 margin in your account. So your leverage in this case, which is expressed in ratios, is 1 to 100. So this is leverage very basically explained. We can dive much deeper to that in a little bit. But these are the main terminologies and the main principles that you guys need to understand a little bit in order to start your trading journey. But Bruce, who also knows a lot, will be here to help you guys, and we're going to be able to guide you. There is going to be like a long term. Don't feel intimidated if you didn't understand some parts. There is a lot that we can explain bit by bit, and we're going to learn all together. It should be fun.
Aline, thank you so much for putting that together. And I really hope people have been taking screenshots, because they can come back to this and almost use it as a glossary or a dictionary to revisit some of these terms and language. But what we're going to do now is we're going to divide this next section into two parts. We're going to look at the trade platform as someone who's going, this is totally overwhelming. What is the smallest amount of work or the least number of clicks I can do to start seeing some trade activity? And we're also going to look at, if I want to move towards this and I want to find out and I want to maybe click around some more, you know, what is some of the orientation of the platform that I need? So Aline, could you maybe share your platform with us? And I want to spend time with you just on two questions for the people who are feeling overwhelmed. You know, question one is, how do we load funds into our trading account? And question two will be, how do we copy trade? Because without needing to know pips and margin and all the rest of it, you know, copy trading kind of takes care of some of that. So I just want to, if we can, spend time on those two questions, and then, you know, let's look at some more of the platform from there. So question one, how do we take maybe the rewards that we're generating through our meta certificates in euro, you know, the G euro, how do we put that to work for us?
Okay, so when you are in your GS partners account, this is what you're gonna have to do. You just go here on the side, you come to your metaverse portfolios. Once you go to your portfolio, this is what you're gonna see here. On the side, you have load MetaTrade. So with a click, you come here and you can add how much would you like me to add? Let's see. How are we feeling generous today?
Aline, let's throw 1,000 G euro in there. You know, certificates have been working, it's been building some G euro, you've accumulated 1,000. Let's go see what that does.
So you just put how much you would like to add here, and then you click on load MetaTrade. It's gonna ask you to confirm, so it gives you a chance to rethink. And then success. It's very easy. You now have loaded, and if you click, you have two ways to, so now I'm gonna get you guys to the copy trading, and in order to get to the dashboard, you can either click here on this bottom trade here or here. So you have two ways of accessing your dashboard. Let's go here because this one is so this is gonna take you to your account, which you guys are probably familiar with now because I showed it in the last few calls. You go to your Forex Live account. Here, it's where first you have your overview. Next to it, you have your copy trading.
So Aline, I mean, this is for the person who's going, I don't understand pips, I don't understand lots, I don't understand margin, I don't even know how to read a chart. But apparently there's bots and professional traders who are trading different pairs and different markets, and we can go and copy them, correct?
Yes, so these are strategies that professional traders put it for you. As you can see, these are real strategies. So the market has been like super volatile lately. And as you can see, some are winning, some are losing. You know, there are very good traders out there. There are traders that are struggling a little bit. So here you can read, when you click next to it, you can read a little bit of the strategy that this trader put together. So it's important for everyone to come analyze each trade if they want to copy or not before, you know, and here you have the main information. So let's see, for the euro to US dollar grid, you can see here he's done 100 trades. From these 100 trades, he had 66 trades that he's winning. And he has 34 trades there he's losing, but he still has a ROI of 36%. So I would say we should copy this one. What do you say?
Yeah, I think for the example, this is great. You've got the US dollar market, massive market. You've got the euro market, massive market, lots of liquidity, which means lots of trade opportunities. So let's go have a look at what this guy's doing.
Yeah, and again, as Bruce explained, this is just example. This is purely for informational reasons. So I haven't properly read. I was just going over, but in order to copy, you literally just click start copying. It's gonna ask you again to confirm. You read, and then you decide if you agree, you confirm, and done. You have now copied the Euro USD grid. So that's simple.
Aline, there's nothing else I need to do. Do I need to flip open my laptop and check on this, you know, every 5 minutes?
No, now it's already, you just let it copy for you, let it, of course, you have to come every now and then and check how it's doing, analyze your trades, you know, everything. But once you're done, you just let it does, you know, like the trader do his tradings and you're just copying automatically.
Is there a place where I can see the history? So I can go and see, you know, trades that have been profitable, maybe trades that have been losses. Where do we navigate to go and see that? When
you go back to your overview, so I don't have many history to show it now because it's a new account. We are launching and everything, but you will be able to see here all the trades, like your open trades, your closed trades, your pending trades, everything is going to be here for you to easily access, easily follow.
So Aline, essentially we could leave this copy trade for the next week, and maybe next week's training, because I'm going to share the structure for people. We can open up the same account and have a look at the trading history between this Wednesday and next Wednesday, correct? It'll all be there?
Yes, it will be here. We can, and then we can decide what we do. We can see how it's, how has it been doing this 1 week that we just let it trade.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that is essentially, we don't want to say trading for dummies, but let's call it trading for beginners. We're going to use somebody else's system, somebody else's knowledge if we choose to copy trade. But we do have some people on this call who've got some trading experience, or they've been, you know, working through maybe private lessons and they're wanting to now go and open their own trades, for instance. Where would they go to, one, look at the margin that you've spoken about? Because again, before you open a trade, we want to check that we're not, you know, fronting a couple 1,000 euros into a trade because we've misunderstood leverage, where do we go and check the margin or the leverage before we go open or close trades?
So also in this session here, as you can see, next to overview and copy trading, you have your settings. If you click on your settings, you can see the leverage here, and you can change from 1 to 10 to 1 to 500. As we explained, this is how much the broker is how much we're gonna upfront. So I wouldn't recommend to go really high until we know better how to play with this amount of money, because it is a lot of money that you can get, you know. And as we're gonna deep dive later on into this subject, but what we need to understand now is that the leverage amplifies your profit, but it can, the same way, it amplify your losses. So this is why it's important to start, you know, like with baby steps until you understand a little bit better. I would just leave 1 to 100 now. I wouldn't change anything. And this is how I have set up here on my account.
Amazing, Aline. So again, this is for someone who actively wants to trade. They're not copy trading. They're not leaving it to the system or somebody else. They're sitting there. They've gone and set their margin or their leverage. How do they go and actually place the trade? And where do they go to place the trade?
So once you have set the leverage that you would like, you have already added funds to your account, you click here on Trade Now, and it's going to take you to the web trading platform. So this is what you're going to see as soon as you land. And you have here on the side all the products that you can trade. So you have, if you click in all, you have all here. You have the most popular here already separated for you. You have the currency pairs here. You have crypto, you have commodities, you have share, and the ones that you are most interested in, that you want to watch it more frequently, you can just put a star and done. It's going to go to your favorites. So everything is here.
Okay, so what is it currently set on right now, Aline? If I'm, you know, trying to find the pair at the moment that's being traded, where do I look?
So the first show, maybe we could select a pair and then we go through the trades, and then I can show you all your open trades. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's maybe do okay, you choose.
No, you can pick a pair and we can find a pair here.
Let's look at the G euro to the dollar. Let's look at that pair because it's the same one we were looking at with the copy trading just now.
So the euro to the dollar.
To the dollar, yeah, okay.
Put already a star because this is a good. So here you have the pair, and as you know, the base and the quote currents, as we've learned a few seconds ago. And here you have the option to sell or to buy. So let's say we want to buy this pair now. Once you click in buy, you're gonna have here on this side all the information you need. So as we explained that we talk in lots, so let's try to buy now 0.01 lot. So here's where the power of leverage comes, because to buy 0.01 lot, the value of this is 1,000 euros, but you only require the margin of 10 euros for this trade.
So hold on, Aline. I just want to check that I'm understanding this. The balance that's sitting in this account was, if I remember correctly, was 2,000. It was 21,000 or 20,140. It was something like that. It was 21,040. I think is what I saw.
Yeah, 21,140.
Okay, so it's a large balance, and all you're risking into this trade is 10.
Yes.
10 euros, is that correct? Okay.
Because of the 1 to 100 leverage, exactly.
Okay. So, okay. Now what do we do? Have we placed a trade? Is it open?
So you can also, you know, like, let's say if you're feeling a little bit more, I only put 0.01 lot because this is the minimum we need. It starts with this amount, 0.01, but you can put here 0.1 lot or one full lot. So in this case, if you want to trade, I'm not going to place the trade because I'm just giving it as an example. I did not study the currency, but let's say you want to trade like one lot of this currency pair. The value of that would be 100,000 euros, but you need 1,000 euros margin. So let's go back to 0.01. We trade.
Aline, I love what you said there. You said, I'm not placing this amount because I haven't studied the charts yet. Such a key gem you've already put in there. But anyway, carry on.
Yes, so let's start small. As an example, we're going to place a 0.01 lot, and I just need 10 euros margin. I come here, I place the trade. So I just bought and done. It's being placed.
So we're in the market right now. This account is trading live.
Yes, so this trade is open and you can see it here, or you can go here on the side. You see it's going to show you like a red signal here, indicating that you have an open position. You click here and we have our open position here. So it's going to be fluctuating. This number here is going to change. It might show you some profit now, some loss now. So this is where you can follow your trade on open position.
Okay, because this is a training and you and I are not going to sit here for the rest of tonight watching this trade, how do we close this? What if we're going, look, it's I'm worried it might go in the wrong direction. I'm worried I might lose money. How do I close this trade?
So it's really simple. If you come here to the side, you have the option to edit, and next to it, you have the option to close. So once you click close, it's going to ask you again to confirm. Done. So it's closed and it's moved to your trade history. So you can still see it here, and you're going to have access to all the trades you've done here in your history.
Amazing, Aline. So we can literally track all our own activity when we're moving through this course with qualified trainers and traders, and we start putting together strategies. We'll be able to revisit those strategies because everything's been ordered into our book. It's trackable, it's transparent, it's verified, right?
Exactly. Everything will be here.
Incredible, incredible. Aline, thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to taking our community on this journey with yourself, with Liam, and with Alex Ulfka as a team, as you start unpacking beginner, intermediate, and advanced training into our community. Thanks so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, and good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Aline. Awesome stuff. Right, so we're going to click out of screen sharing. We're going to change gears slightly, and I just want to share with you a structure that we're going to be putting in place. Now, we're going to communicate this structure a month in advance at a time. And then as our community starts building, we will probably also increase the frequency of the trainings. In other words, instead of a training once a week or once every 2 weeks, we might start increasing it to twice a week, to every single day, as people start moving into this trade environment and start partnering up with the master traders and trainers in the team. But I just want to share with you what the next month, the next 4 Wednesdays look like for this community. And if you're not taking notes, please don't panic. This will be shared. But next Wednesday, we're going to revisit the Meta certificate as a key. And we're now going to look at meta mining. So how to move value into the meta mining fields. Meta trading, like we covered tonight, how to move value into meta trading. And we're probably going to be looking at our meta portfolios as well, because those are going to deliver their first quarterly payouts at the end of this month. So we need to revisit those 3 areas that the meta certificate key unpacks. That's next week's training. We will also be spending time with Mr. Dirk Zellman and some of the key council and team leaders as they share some key marketing strategies that you can use over November and December in order to set yourselves up with a very strong business base for the year of 2023. So again, we want to equip you for success now early so you can reap those rewards over the next year. So that's next week's call. The call after that, we're going to revisit this basic presentation with Aline, our beginner's presentation. So we're sharing the language again. And then we're going to spend time with the gentleman in Aline's team who's going to maybe take us into the next level of training. We're going to look at that edit button that Aline kind of floated over today that allows you to change your trade and put some little key indicators, technical indicators, and tools in place that really helps you succeed. So that's in 2 weeks' time. We'll be revisiting the MetaTrade platform as well. In 3 weeks' time, which takes us to the end of the month, essentially, that takes us into the 30th, we're going to be having our corporate call. Again, you're probably going to be hearing some updates on some upgrades and evolutions in our ecosystem. You're going to be hearing from Mr. Height. You're going to be hearing from our CTO, Alexander Coachendow, and you're going to be hearing from Mr. Zellman as well. And then we're going to move into our 4th week, a month from now, where we start looking at some advanced training along with Alex Ulfka. Once we've got through that, that's taken us into Christmas, which means by 2023, we're going to start increasing some of this training along with some of our master traders. So don't panic is the message. Nobody is going to be left behind. We're going to make sure that we have incredible presenters, trainers like Aline, Liam, Alex Ulfka, and of course, Dennis Ortiz, who you've heard about, runs his own academy, coming in and giving structure and training to every member in our community who's seeking this out. Right, so let's have a look at our next speaker on this particular call. We're going to be changing gears. We're going to be heading across to the man who's made this ecosystem, the structure, and this community possible. It's rare to have a visionary and the chairman of the board giving of his time as often as this man does, coming into calls in order to keep us steering, keeping us focused, and keeping us in touch with any improvements and evolutions inside of our ecosystem. So it gives me great pleasure to hand over to Mr. Height, currently in London. It's pretty cold over there as well. And he's going to share some exciting news and introduce you again to some key communicators in our community. So Mr. Height, as always, we really value your time. Over to you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen all around the world. Thank you very much, Bruce, Aline. Really great job. So we have really some beautiful people. I'm very happy, really happy. Not just that they are looking great, they can also educate really good. And for this, I am really happy. And all of you know my lovely word. I don't think that I need to repeat. You can type in chat. This is what? Education. Bomba as well. Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm really happy. I was almost to jump out from window as Michael. Love to do it. Yes. So this is something really special. Yes. And not just this, not just that we are bringing many partners in our ecosystem. We are educating people around the world, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the most important wealth which you can earn. You cannot buy it, you can earn it. And based on this, you are getting open the door in many other ecosystems, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are live with the trading platform with the first step. We will bring a trading academy in the next step. I think in December, it will be up and running. We are getting people from around the world. We will open new markets. And as well, very soon, we will bring GS Lifestyle Pro, as I already announced, and a banking system close to our ecosystem. I hope I will be able to present this in South Africa on 26 November. I hope I am right, Tony and Andrew, please help me. 26 November in Johannesburg, where I will be as well, hopefully with many hundreds people from that region. Ladies and gentlemen, next year we are planning as well a trip with our directors. So keep on ranking. I see already many ranks, and again, compliment for your good job. We are very happy and we are gaining numbers for our ecosystem. I think, not that I think, I am sure that is a raining of money in our Lydian world, and not just in our Lydian world, in all our ecosystem. Thanks to this great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. So keep ranking. We will have a trip in next year on one very beautiful island. I will announce soon where it will be and what are the terms. But what you should keep in mind is keep ranking, yes? Educate, get educate, ladies and gentlemen, and much more excitement things are coming. As I already announced many times in past, our blockchain is already smart contract blockchain, but still in testing. We will begin with consolidation next year, last quarter, where every single part will be consolidated. Every single part, ladies and gentlemen. This means G-Euro, Lydian Stater, and so on, will be consolidated under the smart contracts, where every single transaction will lead to capitalization of our blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. And as well, the blockchain as a technology will be one of the main assets of one of the listed companies in our ecosystem, which will be public listed. As you see today in markets, many companies which wasn't regulated, they fall down. They fall. Many companies which was multi-billion companies, ladies and gentlemen. And look who is here and still stable staying. Is GSP conglomerate, where had many bad mouths, and it's like this in unregulated sector, because everybody can spread something, some news. But look who is here. And what is the best marketing? The best marketing is people, ladies and gentlemen. How many people we have here? 1,000 people I see, and more. This means we're having this whole minimum 30, 40,000 people watching. Everybody have a friend. I don't think that just unique person is here watching on it. So if you multiplied 2 or 3 people, we have 30, 40,000 people every time in our call. We have over 200,000 people in our ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. And soon we will win more people and more. And I'm predicting that next year we will have around 1 million people in our ecosystem. We are bringing more products. More products is attracting more customers. And everybody will have something which he can choose in this ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 people. I didn't saw from what countries. You can type in. I guessing around the world. And let's show to everybody. UK, India, Canada, USA, Paris, Sweden, Philippines, Thailand, Jamaica, oh my God, Mexico is too fast everywhere. So look at this. This is the best approval, ladies and gentlemen. Best approval is the people. We saw people last year winning $1 million prizes, earning $1 million by promoting our ecosystem. And we will see in this year very soon, approximately 10 days from today on, 10 days, 26 November, we will see the next millionaire just through our incentive, ladies and gentlemen. And some hundred thousands of dollars richer people by just promoting. The terms maybe some of you don't know, but you will find them in your back office under incentive. What I want to tell with this, we have currently promotion which is ongoing till midnight. Acquire 3. So if you miss some, you are able still till midnight to purchase one misset, to get a match, and to get also some stars, ladies and gentlemen. As well, middleman accelerator will be then after midnight paid out to the people which reached requirements based on the dynamic of MMA. From tomorrow on, we will have, Michael, you hear good? We will have one more new action which we are bringing. So we will have again purchase 3, get a match, get a star on top, and if you bring 3 new people, you will get double match in stars and you will get double match in certificates, ladies and gentlemen. Double match for the next 2 weeks till end of the month. Are you getting me good? If not, Bruce will explain you more. Yes, I will make it shorter because any word is too much. I see many happy people. Everybody is excited. I can just tell you that you are in the best hands, and corporate is taking care to bring best partners, best ecosystem, which is given, connecting every single part to our ecosystem as a utility or usability for every customer, and as well easy way for promotion for our main engine, and this is network marketers, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody can participate and became independent with our ecosystem. Portfolios, they will be live beginning of the next week. And I can tell you that some portfolios, they are performing with 25%, some of them with 14-15%, but all of them, they are performing, and you will see them live beginning from the next week in your back office if you have a certificate, of course. I guess everybody of you have it. The messages accumulate, and for every single part of our ecosystem, it will become, or it will come time when it will be valuable. When it will be valuable. Keep patient and keep running, and you will succeed. It's very simple. Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant journey. Keep running, Lions, and you will succeed. And
Mr.
so long I lead, and so long I am a chairman of the board, we will create more, and we will protect you and your legacy and the next generation with GSP ecosystem. So we are standing the last 2 years, and we will have next month's 2-year celebration. I prepared something special for this special day of GSP. So true, we are standing these 2 years, we will stay for the next 200 years and more with this ecosystem. Yes, and you will be protected and educated, and as well your legacy and your wealth. Thank you very much.
Mr. Haidt, I was listening for one thing and I didn't hear it. I just want it to be clear. The full bonus on the Meta Portfolio certificates, does that continue to the end of the month?
Yes, it is the bonus. Of course,
Yes.
the bonus is available, yes, till 1st of December. Absolutely. So I was little bit confused, yes, about legacy points and buy 3 and so on. So until tonight, again, the current promotion is ongoing. Beginning from tomorrow, if you purchase 3 again, yes, till end of the month, new promotion. But if you bring new 3 people, you will get double match, yes, and as well double stars. The stars, very important, who don't claim with stars or legacy points, we will have a shop, a special shop beginning from the next month in our back office in GS Partners, where you can purchase for your stars and legacy points different products, ladies and gentlemen, such is gold and many other things which we are bringing in our ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Mr. Haidt, as always, thank you so much. We came off a call before this where Mr. Haidt, again, is just road mapping and sharing with the council and corporate team all the meetings, all the work, all the technology partnerships, products and services that are coming into our ecosystem. We are literally the most exciting, most stable project in cryptocurrencies and specifically in the technology of blockchain at the moment. Mr. Haidt, because of you and your team, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Before I end, I want also to introduce our next a lady which were won. Lady's name is Luna Cosma. Yes, she will be the introducer and will be on the side from Mr. Bruce and Mr. Dirk Zalman. Yes, to introduce better our ecosystem and whole conglomerate. Yes, in every session which we will have. So please applause for Madame Luna. Yes, so she can tell some words about her. Yeah, she's from Germany, is working for GSB Holding. Yes, and it will be in our next calls with us and speak about our ecosystem so that everybody know who we are, where we're beginning, yes, and where we want to reach and what is in conglomerate of GSB and around. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. As Mr. Haidt has already said, I'm Luna Cosma. Nice to meet you guys. And yeah, I'm very happy to be part of this incredible team and be part of someone who can show you the amazing ecosystem that we created. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So as you see, we are winning more and more ladies, but more and more people. So this is great asset for us. And of course, this is as well part of education that people know exactly what is happening and what is in our ecosystem and what is the next. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Mr. Haidt. And again, a warm welcome to Luna. Great to have you on the team. You will be seeing more of her from next week, community. So write down the names, Aline, write down the names, Luna, write down the names of these presenters, communicators, as more and more technology partners and teachers come into our ecosystem. We have 5 more minutes left of this call together. And what I would like to do is just summarize and orientate you on where you can find the information Mr. Haidt has just shared with you. So something that Mr. Haidt spoke about is an incentive For those of you who are new to our community, it is important to remember that we run bonuses on products and we run incentives to sell those products. So right now we're looking at a certificate promotion or a certificate incentive that has been running for 2 weeks. It'll be ending at 23:59:59 CET. That is in the next few hours. And then a new incentive will run from the 17th of November. The new incentive, very simply put, will look exactly like the words over here. So take a little photo of this, and then you will also see a new description at the bottom explaining that if you help 3 new people, so 3 new certificates, 3 people who weren't part of our community plug in, then you don't just get an extra 1 certificate, you get an extra 2 certificates, and so do they if it's 1 person, a new person who's bought 3. So we're same incentive running for the next 2 weeks, but with an extra booster thrown into it. So wake up tomorrow on the 17th, have a look at the new 2-week incentive that'll be running. The bonus question that popped up, again, I really want to remind everybody that if you go into your Metaverse portfolio section and you click on purchase, you will see that the bonuses are explained in the detail of every single product. So you can see your bonus there. And as you all know, since the London event, this bonus has been locked in until the 1st of December. It's worth knowing that if you're holding back on your buying decision, that from the 1st of December onwards, this bonus will be reduced by 33%. So have a look at the different products, have a look at the different meta certificates, and have a look if there's a certain price point that makes the most sense to you in this month before that bonus is reduced. And yes, we have a 90-day sales cycle where we do look at reducing our bonuses because we can take that income, that resource, and redirect it somewhere else in our ecosystem. Then lastly, I want to draw attention to a very, very exciting little piece of information. We have a whole lot of incredible people in this community who have hit what we call ranks. Ranks are ways that we measure how people are succeeding. We've got director rank, regional rank, international rank. Then it skips into another rank called executive, continental executive, international executive. Then it skips into another rank called ambassador, global ambassador, and crown ambassador. And depending on that rank, you get a larger and larger share of this entire pool over here. So if you've hit any ranks before 23:59:59 CET today, you will be getting access to part of this mid-month accelerator pool. In fact, in the chat function, let me know right now, which rank have you already hit or you're about to hit when you jump off this call, because you're going to go and help close off some sales, help people reposition some of their crypto portfolios. Put it in the chat function right now. Mr. Height, take a look at that chat function, lighting up. We've got directors, regional directors, we've got executives in here. I know that we have ambassadors on the call already, people who've hit those higher ranks. These are people who are putting their names, their reputations, their communication skills into this company, into this project, because of the stability and transparency that we have in here. So congrats already to every single one of you who's typing down your ranks. Now, the last bit of our call is the stars section. Mr. Hyde keeps saying this, and he's been saying it for the week of November, that we're about to, or the month of November, that we're about to wrap up our annual incentive where somebody is going to be made a millionaire, where a whole bunch of people are going to get injections into their portfolios of value, because for the last year, they've poured sweat, time, reputation, and skills into moving a lot of product and capturing a lot of market share and a lot of awareness. And so they have set themselves up to be able to take advantage of the incentives that are sitting in place. Now, if you go have a look at the products that are running at the moment, you will know that we're in Starburst month, November. In other words, the meta certificates that you're selling, if you're selling them in groups of 3, you're increasing your stars. In fact, Mr. Height even said you're doubling your stars from the 17th until the end of this incentive if you really go and get busy. And the beautiful thing is, if you're doubling your stars and you're increasing your legacy points, you're climbing higher and higher up this incentive ladder to get access to more and more of the products and goods that the company is offering you at the end of this incentive period. So go have a look at our incentive section. Go have a look at the prizes that are being issued. Here's our stars section here. Go and have a look at how you can double the amount of stars that you need to put yourselves into these rankings in order to get larger and larger prizes the further up the scoreboard of stars and legacy points that you can get. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I really want to encourage you to go and sit with your team, get into a team huddle and say, how do I get myself onto that leaderboard? How do I increase my stars? How do I take advantage of November Starburst month? We're sitting on the hour. In fact, we're 1 minute over. I want to say a big thank you to our translation team. If you're hearing this in Spanish or Portuguese or Chinese, it's because somebody in our community has put up their hand and said, I will serve the community. Their mums, their dads, their brothers, their sisters, their uncles, their aunts of family, and they've carved out time from that family to give 1 hour into making sure this community is served. So a massive thank you, as always, to our translation team and to Miss Prisca King, who administrates, structures, communicates to make that possible. Right, I want to encourage you to reach out to your council team, the Nitsa Nakoses, the Tony Degaveas, the Andrew Eatons, Michael Delcos, Prisca Kings, Martin Tebows. These are people who are leading the way, ranking up and helping teams rank up. Reach out to your council teams, your close huddle teams, and take advantage of the 2-week incentive, the November Starburst month, the big scoreboard, and take advantage of the bonuses that are attached to the products. So you position yourself for, as Mr. Height would say, a very juicy Christmas. Thank you as always for your time. There will be a summary posted into our news and GS Partners Telegram group, and this recording will be placed into our global Facebook group and onto our YouTube channel. Thank you all. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and we'll see you next week. Cheers, everyone.